explore that through short stories, poetry, etc. So she teaches grade 12 literature and uses TIG-Ed to connect her students to Palestine. And Mally, here, Mally Bickley, she's in Bradford, Ontario, and she uses TIG-Ed for various projects. She's become a bit of a TIG-Ed star. She was the one doing the climate change education circles, and she recently connected her classroom to students in Afghanistan. So her students did a whole bunch of picture books about peace, and then my older brother works for the Canadian International Development Agency, and we helped get them to Afghanistan, and students did picture books back, and then we had a webcast where they talked about what life was like in Afghanistan to the students. But there are a whole bunch of different ideas that you can find, not only on our website by seeing the educator stories and a guide that we've developed, but also just on various websites talking about global technology and collaborative projects. Before I move on, this is also, the community page is also where you'll find out news about TIG-Ed through our newsletter. We put this out quarterly, so it comes out September, December, March, and June. We also have a staff blog, so this is a place to find quick updates about what's happening or new features on the site. And then we've got a discussion forum where teachers can talk about success stories they've had, challenges they've had. They can, walk through tech problems they're experiencing, etc. So this is our education resources page. So basically this allows you to access the activities database where we have all of the activities and lesson plans all around global issues in different subject areas. Our best practices guide is a great place if you've never done a collaborative project before and you don't know where to start. The best practices guide features stories from 12 educators around the globe who use technology to implement really cool global education projects. So it's actually, I couldn't bring it in today because it costs us quite a bit of money to print them, but they're better online because they actually include podcasts from the teachers. So you can hear the teachers talk about their fears when they got started and what they learned and the burdens or the things that they had to overcome to have a successful project. We also have a space where we feature resources, and this changes all the time. And then we also have something called thematic classrooms. Thematic classrooms are basically preloaded online classroom spaces with all of the lessons and everything required to teach about a certain theme. So one of the benefits of the thematic classroom too is it's free of use. We do charge a small fee for our virtual classrooms, but thematic classrooms we've made free to all teachers. So we want to make sure that the resource gets used, so there's no disincentive to using them. They're absolutely free. So we've developed several of those. We have one on tobacco, so we have a teacher's guide and accompanying thematic classroom. We have one on HIV/AIDS. We have one on food systems. We have one on good governance and politics. And we have one on IET, so on rural development. And then we're in the process of developing one on ecological footprints and climate change. So that should be ready in about